Dang, I thought we was gonna take a shot. Like you just gonna just do that. Like I don't be doing that. Like
But
that's
I don't
just
know if you know. I don't know
that's
if you know the score of the game right now. But like, I had to be doing this right now.
that's I
So
don't I don't get down like that. Cause like I mean you feel me? Like I fucks with you. You feel me? But like
let's take a shot
whoa,
right now. Let's do it.
you got a shot glass or you just drink it out the yeah I mean.
But I'm drinking out the bottle, dog, because I bought it. So
Well,
it
I'm
belongs to
I'm
me.
I'm distinguished. Okay, so I'm
Niggas
gonna
growing
I'm
up
gonna
over
Excuse
here.
me.
yeah man. Come on now. I
Excuse me.
got this.
Excuse me.
Come
Birthday
on, come
weekend,
on,
man.
come on, come on, come on now. That's not an advertisement. That's not an
Oh, you know what I'm
advertisement.
saying?
You know what I'm saying? A
That
little pure
That
white.
Jay White
Yo,
Hennessy.
Yeah, man. This is
yo,
yeah.
shout out to
This.
Resumo in the building,
Hey,
man.
man. Yeah, for sure, man. Salute the rest sumo, man. I should have stole some clips from you for this show today. You know what I'm saying? Was you going Yankee? Did they shut you down? You still rocking? You feel me? I ain't even check in. You know what I'm saying?
Let's
But
be
salute to
on
my
it. My
guy.
man got him. My man got himself a little burner. I said,
Oh
ah,
man.
yeah. I said, yo, that's my man's right there.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
what's
yeah,
going
yeah,
on,
yeah,
y'all?
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's up, it's up, it's up, it's up. Salute to everybody in the chat. Yeah, man. Let's go ahead and run it up. You feel me? I'm gonna go ahead and hit this button again. You feel me? Because we here. You feel me? We here as Ben calls it, the season finale.
Yo,
Gentlemen and ladies,
got this upside
people
down.
without jobs, people with jobs. You know what I'm saying? We're doing the opposite because it's my bad. I'm hurt because the Warriors are getting their asses beat right now
Yo, I
by
hate the
two old
sound of the
niggas.
typing thing. All right, cool.
Yo,
Yeah, what's up? Go
season
ahead.
finale. Your boy got the belt. God is good, and the Lakers kicking ass. Yo, we
Oh my
are
god, here this nigga go.
we are up in here, man. Let's go.
But you was on one hip just like AD is in his entire life, so I don't hear nothing from you.
Hey, come on, man. Call it what you want. A dub is a dub.
But AD's hip is just like Eddie was on singing. You know what I'm saying? It's good for 2 episodes.
No. And ladies and gentlemen, we're here with the Backlash post show. Yeah, Graham said that I dubbed it the season finale because it is the season finale. We're gonna be gone for a little bit. We're gonna go out with a bang.
Bow, 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 bow.
You finna cry?
Saying,
Nah, man. I'm not finna cry. I'm finna cry. I'm finna wipe my tears with this belt. You better believe it.
you don't even deserve that, man. It's like, I for sure picked. I know I picked somebody to
All right,
make us
man.
tie.
Whatever, man. But all right, man. Whatever. You file your little injunction. By the time we come back, it should be
I
time
didn't
for
pick
like
Austin
what?
Theory. No, I hate
It should
Austin
be time
Theory.
for
So it
doubles
ain't
or
happening.
nothing. It should be time for double or nothing prediction. So you can file your
Yeah,
injunction.
you know what I'm saying? Listen,
About it.
man. Next
You can
time.
see about it then.
We won't even
I,
be back by the time double or nothing. is good.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that means I
Oh,
get a buy. Oh yeah,
you
boy.
get a bye week. You know what I mean? Like, oh, look at this first round
Get
pick
a
face
buy
says.
pay per view,
Yeah,
bro.
I
Jalen
mean,
Hurts says.
yeah, that's crazy. I don't like this guy.
I don't like him at all. Like, this is why we
God
don't
be
want him to win,
blessing,
y'all. But
man.
listen, we don't want him to win at all because of these reasons. So now you're gonna have to deal with this.
You
Yeah,
know,
that's
you know
crazy.
something. You know something. People say that God don't got favorites, but I don't know about that, man. I Lakers and I get the title. Like, I don't know, man.
All right, man.
And
Well,
Panda
let's go
Express on the way.
ahead.
Okay,
Let's,
man. I know.
oh, it's up. It is up. You know what I'm saying? Flex bomb for the Panda Express.
Oh, it's here. You know what I'm saying the Kung
It's
Pao,
on the way.
the
It's
orange
on the
let's
way.
chicken's
let's go
here.
ahead and get a Yankee, man. You talk about God got his favorites. You know what I'm saying? Well, God got his favorites, and I'm assuming that Bianca Belair must be one of them. Let's go ahead and kick the show off because that's how they did it. You feel me? She retained the Raw Women's Championship. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking
Samantha,
about? Look at that.
look at
First of all,
Samantha, look at
yeah,
Samantha over there. Like,
yeah. Look
yeah,
at
yo,
Samantha going Yankee.
champion. Blah blah blah. You say you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Black excellence. That's my sis. We in here doing the thing. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Guess what's gonna happen? She's gonna retain. Duh.
Look at Bianca's little meme mug though. You feel me? She got the
Yo,
you know what I'm saying? She got the little
Like,
sauce
fuck
on
is you
it.
talking about? What
Yeah.
fuck is you talking about? Look at the
Yeah.
fuck is you
and
talking about look in her face.
hey, bro, look, I'm not gonna lie. She definitely had to wear that facial expression because they were going in tonight. It was like when John Cena pulled up for one night stand. They was not having none of Bianca Belair. They was there for Iyo Sky. In fact, Iyo Sky might have got like next to the stuff that we saw later on in the night, she might be the second biggest pop of the night.
Yeah,
because that's Iyo Sky. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you expect? You feel me? That was a perfect way to open up the mat. I mean, open up the entire, you know what I'm saying, Backlash. You feel me? Because like, yo, say here you go. But then, like, at the end of the day, you still cheering for the champ. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look at this.
That's how it went.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this right here.
What up?
Oh,
yo, they was going at it, cuz.
But my husband's name is Evil.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? Like, you think I'm not ready for this?
Yeah. Nah, she was done. Like Ben said though, they was going in for Iyo. You know what I'm saying? She looked great. The match was great. I think they both delivered. It was a great opener. I didn't expect this to be the opener, but this is what they decided to open with, and I'm not mad at it. I just thought that they would have went a different route, but you know what I'm saying? Salute to these two ladies. I thought they put on a dope match.
That caught me off guard as well because we had talked about it on the show this week, and for those of you who go back and watch it, it's a fire show. But we were talking about what we thought was going to open up, and we were saying that it was either going to be Bad Bunny or the Usos, and it was neither one of those because it did throw me for a loop. But I think like it ended up being the perfect way to open up the show because they were hot for it.
No, Iyo and Bianca is let them fight 1,000 times. You know what I mean? I think I needed that because, like, I don't know what's up with shout out to Puerto Rico, hottest crowd in a long time, because they were ready for, like, they knew exactly what was going on, and that's the best part about this entire show to me.
Oh yeah,
to lay the groundwork for this fucking post show, y'all. Ha 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 ha.
Did they also lay the groundwork for like a damage control breakup? Or like the interference?
Most certainly
listen,
did
at
it.
the end of the day, man, like, I need to go, man. But listen, LaMelo Ball was bigger than all the Ball family. Michael Jackson needed to make Off the Wall, right?
Okay.
Iyo Sky is Michael Jackson.
All right.
This group?
Yes. Like, why you niggas even buy me? Look at her. Listen, like, why are you even here right now?
Nah,
like, I know it's your birthday.
You're
saying shout out to King Coda. It's her birthday today or yesterday or whatever you listen to this.
Today.
But shout out to her birthday.
As of
you know
recording.
what I mean? But listen, man, like we can do this without her. I mean, it's like crisscross when they got with Jermaine Dupri. But Iyo need to go on her own. She need to be a free agent. She need to be a free agent more than Riddick Moss.
I think Riddick Moss is on Raw. Riddick Moss is on Raw.
Oh, okay.
Even so, your man's got a contract, cuz. You know what I'm saying? So what happens? So before we move on, before we close out this match, what happens with the Raw and the SmackDown Women's Championship? Should we hold that for a moment? Maybe we should hold that for a moment.
I'm hoping. Yeah, they're definitely throwing the titles at each other. I'm like, yo, at this point, I just feel like maybe they should just like bite the bullet and just have Bianca keep the Raw Women's title on SmackDown and just like have Rhea keep the SmackDown title on Raw. I mean, like it's dumb. At this point, you gotta live with your decisions.
Look, we just had a draft. We just had a whole draft during the draft that was happening during the draft that's way more important than us.
But you don't apparently care that you had a draft, though.
But we had a draft, though. And, like, even though we had a horrible time switching the belts last time, we could definitely have a better time switching the belts with these two women, right? You feel me? Here's your belt, here's my belt. Let's go. Let's do something.
Like I said on this week's show, I hate that whole thing. Is like, oh, you guys don't think we're gonna do it, do you? You don't think we're gonna draft the Raw Women's Champion to SmackDown and vice versa? Like, oh, look at us do it. I'm like, bro, y'all do this every time, and no one is impressed any time you do it, and it never makes sense anytime that you do it. At this point, I just feel like they should just bite the bullet and just keep the titles on who they have them on, and just ride it out like that. I don't know,
bro. It's not that hard. Just to be like, yo, here. All right, cool. I'm over here now. It's not that hard. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to gang.
Yo. Shout out to Bat. Let's see. Andy in the chat says they should trade the belts, but Ben is right overall.
Yeah.
Jates, salute to Jates. You know what I'm saying? Jates says champions should be exempt from the draft.
That's a wonderful idea, actually.
Yeah.
If you want to be real with it, if anybody should be free agents, it should be the champs, right?
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, that's how it should go. They should be able to just remain on their brand. Yo, as a family. Yo, we're watching the enemies season finale as a family.
You know what I mean? And I'm not killing the group chat no more, y'all. Just so y'all know. I'm saying they've been complaining about me not getting an iPhone, so I got an iPhone now, y'all. So listen. Blue Bubbles gang, and then I totally understand. So yeah.
You get it now?
I get it.
Yeah,
I totally understand. And next match.
All right, so the next match on the show, of course, was why are we having this match? And it was Seth Rollins versus Omos.
See, man, as soon as I pick for some niggas, man, this big
you
nigga
always
losing.
pick the N-words.
Yeah, man, you gotta pick the ends. You know what I'm saying? Listen, listen. That was the best match that Omos has ever had in his life. First off, let's start off from there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like Seth got the win. You feel me? But listen, that was the best that Omos has ever looked. Because you know why? Because you know what you do when you have Seth Rollins in there. Seth Rollins is gonna make chicken salad out of chicken Omos, and he did that. So what he did was make it look good. And then like as soon as it started, I was like, yo, the only way he could beat him is with a top rope stomp. Like Joel Embiid to Robert Williams. So
this was definitely a little receipt from Seth Rollins to Omos, because at the beginning of the match, Seth Rollins doing his thing, crowd singing his song, he basking in the ambiance.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, man, you doing that shit not on my watch. Boot back of the head, bro.
Booted cuz.
What's going on?
Yeah, no. That was fire when he booted cuz. I'm not gonna hold you. Chicken Omos. Yes, exactly. That's exactly.
Nah, blood. Yeah, that was a blood kick. Like, nah, blood.
Hater of the year, bro. I was like, yo, this man almost he might be on to something, man. He might be
clap for me, bitch kick.
Maybe.
Clap for me, bitch.
Yo,
all right.
What you were saying, CJ, like he definitely made the best out of this match, and he carried Omos during this match, and like it was the best match of Omos' career so far. And I'd say the second best match of his career was the one with Braun Strowman. Like he's had he can have some pretty good matches, but I wouldn't just set the bar too high, because I saw a lot of people setting the bar high for that match with Brock. They were like, oh, this is about to be a classic. Y'all about to just wait and see. This is going to be a classic. And then it was what we thought it was. Like when you set the bar low for like your expectations for Omos matches, and then they do actually deliver something good, you have a better time with it. Y'all need to stop doing it. Oh man, Omos gonna put on a 5-star classic. Relax.
Listen. At the end of the day, before we move on to the next match, if you ain't holding Omos to the fucking same standard as the Great Khali, who you gave a fucking world title to 3 times against Batista twice, and then somebody else who I don't remember, it wasn't Mark Henry.
I think he beat Undertaker.
He had 3-6 Mafia as his that was interesting.
3-6 Mafia.
Didn't he beat Undertaker with like a chop for the world title?
But he lost.
He for sure beat Undertaker.
But he lost at Undertaker at WrestleMania 22. Shout out to history. But if you ain't holding Omos to the same standard as fucking Great Khali, when he's already better than Great Khali right now, don't say nothing about Omos. Next match.
He lost. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Listen, a top rope stomp is supposed to do it. That's what he's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like he made him look like a giant. Seth Rollins made Omos look like a giant. Fighting against Brock Lesnar and losing in 2 moves after you fucking beat him up for fucking 4.5 minutes and then you lose in 30 seconds, it's not the same. Seth Rollins made him look the best that he could ever Listen, Seth Rollins is the most valuable piece of the WWE fabric.
I'm not
That's
gonna
why he
argue
did
with that.
Nah,
I'm definitely not gonna argue with that.
He's definitely the MVP. That world title is on its way.
All right, so next match, U.S. title match. This match was Austin Theory defending against Bobby Lashley and Bronson Reed. So yeah,
this might be my favorite match of the night, actually.
Really, this match went about 6 minutes and 50 seconds, and yeah,
That's all
Austin
I need,
Theory
dog.
retained. Still your U.S. champ. You feel me?
Hey, real quick.
Yeah.
This was the cool down match.
This was the match that won you the title.
I know it was, but this was the cool down match where the crowd kind of like settled and they were kind of like, okay, you know, you're just waiting for the next thing to pop up. And like during the 6 minutes that they had some pretty good spots in this. Bronson Reed did a little backflip.
Yeah, little
top
giant,
rope.
you feel me?
Like this man was moving. He did like a Vader bomb onto Bobby Lashley's shoulder. To the outside.
Yeah, to the outside.
To the outside.
Like, yeah, that's kind of cool.
What's up, big dog? You
saying?
got knee pads on?
Nah, man was trying to separate his shoulder. I'm like, bro, you too big to be doing all this, man.
Dog, I'm in the Army Hall of Fame, dog. My shoulders is good, dog, and they're in the Hall of Fame.
I don't care, nigga. I beat Okada. Did you beat Okada? I beat Okada.
That's true.
You gonna catch this little shoulder breaker off the joint. You feel me?
Fuck you, always made me choke on my shit, man.
Yeah, man. That's what we doing right now. You feel me? Where does Bobby Lashley go from here?
World title picture. He has to be in the finals.
Yeah.
He should be at the top 2 of the World Heavy. Even though they fucking go to, we'll talk about that on Wednesday.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean?
We're not gonna be here on Wednesday.
No, we'll talk about that. Listen, we'll talk about that now, then, you motherfucker. Listen, he should be in the top 3 of this stupid ass fucking World Heavyweight title picture that has the big WWE symbol that they blurred out for Bad Buddy's jacket. For you know what I'm saying? He should be in the top 3 because he's more consistent. Just like Seth Rollins. Like if Seth Rollins was 1, he's 2.
Hey yo.
So,
Big Dog right here said Bobby Lashley should go against Rome for the Universal title, and I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed to that. You know what I mean? Like I think I thought they might run back the whole Drew McIntyre thing. What show is Drew McIntyre on now? It's on Monday Night Raw.
He's on Raw.
Okay, never mind.
Is he?
All right, so
yeah,
I forgot. Like these whole things just throw me off. But I think Bobby Lashley should go for the world title, like because Roman Reigns is advertised for Money in the Bank at this point. Like I think like he's being advertised to make an appearance at Money in the Bank. So I wouldn't mind seeing Bobby Lashley against Roman Reigns because he's one of the only wrestlers in the last 5-10 years who has a clean win over Roman Reigns.
Mm-hmm.
Like he won their last rivalry that they had, so I wouldn't mind seeing them, rekindle that,
No, but just like in the fact that like if you're gonna look at like something aesthetically, like if you see Roman Reigns and Bobby Lashley, it'll be like, okay, Bobby Lashley could do it. He got all the muscles. Yeah. He got the Hurt Business behind him. Like that'll be a perfect way to bring the Hurt Business back. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, no, you don't. There's that. Shoot, I mean, the Hurt Business are free agents. That's the only thing about it. They're free agents. Like they could come, but like they could put it together. Yeah, you're right about that.
But I don't know who runs this draft, but Triple H is no Roger Goodell.
Yeah,
Next
match, definitely. Next match was Rhea Ripley and Zelina Vega. This match went about 7 minutes and 10 seconds in total, and it was a tearjerker. Very emotional.
Shout out to Rhea Ripley and Zelina Vega going longer than a match that had 3 motherfuckers in it with the title on the line. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to that. You know what I mean? Yeah. And they shout out to once again, shout out to Puerto Rico. Like they were hot for this entire. yo, this was good.
Yeah, for the whole thing. Zelina was like super emotional. Like crowd was going crazy, and she was all choked up. Like she like couldn't like almost contain it for a minute. Like it was really touching. And it was dope to
Yeah.
see her be able to get this moment. You know what I'm saying, in front of like in front of her home country, and to get this type of atmosphere and this feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because like a lot of times people always say, you know, they should win the title, this person should win the title, that person win the title. I know why you didn't put the title on them. But at the end of the day, these moments are just as important as a title. Having that moment in front of your people like that, getting out there, you know, getting the reaction from the crowd, going out there, getting the flip flop for your mom, throwing it at Rhea Ripley, like all that. These are moments that will live on forever. And I'm like what Graham said, I'm glad to see her have these moments because she definitely deserves it.
But
what did y'all think about the match?
I thought the match was good. It did what it was supposed to do. You know, you had a little fun spots, like I said, throwing a flip flop and everything like that. And you know, the 619 and the whole, you know, paying homage to Rey Mysterio and everything like that. Like it did what it was supposed to do. Rhea got the win and she got up out of there. I didn't think it was going to be, you know, 5-star classic. I thought that's what it was going to be, and it, you know, it met my expectations.
No, that's what it is. Like people knew exactly what it was supposed to be. Like, you know, like Rhea just had that 5-star classic with Charlotte at WrestleMania, and then you going into Backlash in Puerto Rico, and then like it just happened to like this is one of the things that where the shit just falls in your lap. You just like, well, we're gonna make the best of what we got. Like everybody knew what was gonna happen, but like it was just about, you know what I'm saying, like what it was gonna be, like the moment, and then like the history, and then like Zelina's like, you know, reactions to the crowd and her like her outfit, and saying shouting out to PR, you know what I'm saying, and then like Rhea Ripley just being the perfect like monster champion. Like, listen, bud, like, listen, I'll give a damn about what the fuck you got going on over here, dog. Like, listen, I know you guys are like related or whatever, but listen, you got your mom's chancleta. Listen, you're still getting choked out. You know what I'm saying? Slammed up.
Shout out to Sean right here. He summed it up perfectly. He said there wasn't enough build for the title change, but still a great moment. It like, yo, we got this match like what, 2 weeks ago, and I saw people saying like, oh, you know, they should have put the title on her. I don't know why they didn't put the title on her. It's her home country. Why does WWE always do that? They never strike when the iron's hot. Here's the thing: we got this match 2 weeks ago. If you would have put the title on her right here, it's like, yo, this is a cool moment. What do we do with Rhea after this?
Yeah.
And get this build shit out of here, but let's stop acting like you niggas really care about a build. You know what I'm saying? If the match is good, then the match is good. Like, you motherfuckers.
Put that on a t-shirt, bro. Hey, put that on a t-shirt.
But like, you motherfuckers be running around loving the fucking like the matches with Eddie Kingston against Dude, where they be just doing stuff to each other. And then they were like, "Oh my god, like this is what wrestling is." But then you want to build, like, what was the build for? Listen, man, don't talk about this build, dog. Listen, the build is the moment. The build is the match. The build is Rhea Ripley being fucking one of the best in the world. Period. And then, period.
Go ahead, Ben.
Yo, real quick, we're gonna put that on a t-shirt. Next PE3 merch drop. When the match is good, the match is good. Yo,
that's it. That's all.
But
that's crazy.
But Stone Cold and Bret Hart, like them niggas love that match from WrestleMania 13 that saved that fucking whole WrestleMania. Like them niggas didn't like each other for like 2 months before that. That was it. That was it. So,
who is Rhea Ripley's next challenger?
Yo, who did you draft? Like they just drafted.
She's on Raw.
Gotta look at the.
She's on Raw now.
Yeah, she got drafted to Raw.
I mean, once you get the belt, you know what I'm saying? Like, first off, you have to take the belt from Bianca because y'all still got unfinished business. You might have to unify them belts, actually.
I mean,
please no. You
don't want the belts unified?
No.
But we see unified
Look at
belts
what happened
from
on
the
the other side when
bloodline for the
men
last 2
united the
years, and
belts.
you mean to tell me
Let me
that they
see.
can't unify the belts?
Who's
That would be
on
more
the
sensible.
Raw roster?
I don't want to see that. Like, that, and then you cutting down the size of the women's title matches that they can have. It'd be like, I don't think it'd be good. I don't think it'd be a good look.
Let's go to
Let's
this thing.
see. So on the Raw roster, you have
it's Ronda,
Becky?
and I think that's SmackDown.
you have
Like, she ain't being
So
Bianca.
you have Becky Lynch, you have Indy Hartwell, Candice LeRae, Natalia, Sonya Deville, Chelsea Green, Zoe Stark, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Trish Stratus, Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler, Katana Chance, Kaden Carter, Nikki Cross, Dana Brooke, Piper Niven, Xia Li, Tegan Knox, and Emma.
I think Liv Morgan would be the best one because they was in a tag team together and shit. So you can make a whole little. You probably can get 2 pay-per-views out of that shit.
You could, but Liv is also tag team champion right now.
So, like,
they
what do they care? Like, when do they start caring about them tag team championships, dog?
I don't know. Just saying.
Thank you.
Usually,
oh my God, Graham.
The funny thing about it is you're remember when the booking of the tag team titles was pretty much whoever was in the women's title picture was also like competing for the tag team titles. So it's like,
yeah.
But remember when Mercedes and Bailey were tag team champions, and then they had both championships. It was just like, yeah, whatever. You feel me?
That was crazy. Like
that was a wonderful time.
Yeah.
Shout out to
was
that
an
time.
amazing time. Damn.
But I think maybe Piper Niven, because you got to look at, like, Becky Lynch is still involved in the storyline with Trish Stratus and everything like that. That's still unresolved. So I don't think they're going that way. I would say Trish Stratus going for the titles, but Trish Stratus, she's locked up with Becky, and then on top of that, they're both heels, so I don't see them going for that way either. So I think maybe Piper Niven.
Yo, Trish Stratus as the women's Goldberg would be great though. I would love that. That would make me laugh.
It's gonna be Natty.
Listen,
it's gonna be Natty.
Probably.
It's gonna be Liv, Natty.
It's
Let's go in this order. It's gonna be Liv, Natty in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like where Randy was for Kofi's reign, and then I'm saying you sprinkle in something else. And then they'll unify the belts. But you got to fight Liv first, and then you got to fight Natty. Because Rhea ain't got nothing to prove. Like, I didn't want belts on all 3 brands already. So, fuck you talking about?
Davis in the building.
Young Drip. Man did a whole.
You know what I'm saying? I said Met Gala drip. You know what I mean?
Man did a whole wardrobe change in the middle of Keek's show last week. I was like, bro, what is this man on? Living up to the name for real. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. I'm talking about. Okay, so the next match, Jizzle. You still got your drink? Can we take our shot? Because this was a lot. All right, cool. Let's do it. You feel me? Salute to y'all. Salute to us. $25 minutes. Bad Bunny.
Benito.
Yo, they went up for this man, and pretty much like okay, so the drone was pretty much just for Bad Bunny, right? Because like they did it on the intro of the show, like on SmackDown last night. They did it tonight, intro on the show, and then they also did it during his entrance. I didn't see anywhere else that they used the drone for any other reason other than, yo, we in Puerto Rico, yo, it's Bad Bunny.
Yo,
check this shit out.
They saved that drone shot for those like out of the country shows, because they did that in like Saudi a couple of times. I think they did that in at Clash of the Castle. They was like, oh man, we going over here. All right, man, let's get the drone out. And like it was definitely like a great shot of like when they coming in the building at the beginning of the show, and the other stuff they did for Bad Bunny. This man pulled up. This was the pop of the night, man.
Yeah.
And like they were going crazy for him. Man had the whole entrance. Went to the ring. It was like, nah, had the kendo stick. He said, this ain't enough. Went and got the shopping cart. with all the weapons and stuff like that. I was like, yo, this is about to be
Shout out to New Jack.
You know what I mean? Shout out to 2001 Raven.
Hey, shout out to New Jack. Shout out to New Jack. Shout out to our shirts.
Shout out to New Jack. Always. R.I.P.
Yeah, man. Gang.
Always. No, like but like Bad Bunny is like he has to be he's definitely the Ray J of Puerto Rico. Like he he is the king. Like he is the
Eddie, you sound crazy.
Bro, we talked about this and listen, we're gonna let you guys in on like the little intricacies of the chat. You were saying like, look, he has to win because otherwise it's gonna be a civil unrest. Like even though he was fighting Damian Priest, and Damian Priest is also a fellow countryman, a fellow compatriot. As
they from the same city, bro. They literally from the same town, bro.
It was a compatriot, the fellow compatriots, and Bad Bunny, the greatest celebrity wrestler ever. Period. Ooh. Point blank. Sorry, Floyd Mayweather.
Bro. And here's the thing, like they don't care, man. If they don't like something over there, like do your research on Puerto Rico wrestling fans. That shit is real to them. That shit is in their hearts, man. Like you might lose a match in America in your home city or whatever, like in the States or whatever, you know, they're like they're an American province or whatever. People give me a geography lesson. But over here, you lose in your home city, they might boo you a little bit, you know, they might be crying a little bit about it, but you can walk to your car and you could go home. If you lose and they heated enough, you're not walking to your car, bro. They're gonna flip that shit over. Them motherfuckers don't play about that, bro.
But remember that whole like CM Punk, like if CM Punk loses, we riot and shit. Like let Bad Bunny would have lost tonight.
They'd have been throwing batteries at Damian Priest.
Bro, they threw batteries at Santa.
That's funny. Sean said this was 5 stars. What do y'all think?
That was definitely. I think it should have went last, but I think the best thing that WWE did was announcing the whole entire thing. It was like, yo, we have a dual main event. It was real WrestleMania 9-ish to me, and then but like in the right way. And I was like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, listen, we know y'all here to see this, but this is the real main event. Mm-hmm. But this right here is the real main event because we have 2 of them.
Yeah, this was the main event of the show. This was probably the best match. Like as far as like the most entertaining match all around.
Bro, let me tell you that you started off Michinoku driver out the gate from Bad Bunny to Damian Priest. And after he caught him with it, and I loved this with Damian Priest was doing this the entire night. It was like he was fighting like a little brother, man. He'd hit a move on Damian Priest. Damian Priest look over at the ring like, bro, I know you just didn't do that to me. Bad Bunny looked directly in his face like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Just like run out of the ring. I love it.
Yo, who taught this nigga Michinoku driver, blood? Like for real? In the beginning?
Yeah.
Yo, who taught this? Yo, Michael Cole. Like what you want me to do? Like he learned the Michinoku driver yesterday.
and for that, he put my man's through the stage, through the whole little, you feel me, off the stage, through the tables, through the isms. I didn't see no crash pads, haha. And then Bad Bunny, you feel me?
I'm just Falcon arrow straight through the table. I already know. His man just be like, come on, man, you doing this to the table? Why don't you just do a little tag team match, bro? Like, I know they pissed at him, but, you know, what other Grammy award-winning artist do you know that's going out there doing the Michinoku driver, going through the table, doing all that? Yeah, he definitely channeled the spirit of New Jack on that, on some of the things in this match. But, yeah, what other Grammy award-winning you know doing that?
Nobody.
None of them.
Nobody.
Maybe Ray J could do this, but, you know.
No, everybody got their money's worth tonight. Everybody that went to that show got their money's worth.
Damn, I was trying to think. I'm like, damn, what other Grammy winner you know doing this? You feel me? And I'm like, damn, Snoop ain't got no Grammys.
Listen, he ain't got no Grammys?
Snoop ain't got no Grammys.
Yo, Snoop.
What?
Snoop. First off, you owe all three of us a Death Row chain. I like mine.
Like
rose
no
gold.
Grammys at all, right? Like let me just double check
That's
that. Like I'm pretty
insane.
sure like Snoop has no Grammys. Yeah.
But Doggy Style is one of the greatest albums ever created in the entire world of living
Yeah.
in music.
Bro,
It is better than anything
that
that the Beatles have ever done. Anything that's better, like, are you kidding? All right, but he's about to buy.
bro,
He's about to buy a hockey team. So
Yeah. Snoop no
Snoop doesn't
Grammys.
give a fuck about no fucking Grammy.
what?
No
That
Grammys.
is insane,
My
bro.
man
This
should
man,
definitely have Grammys, but yeah.
this man is he's probably the most famous rapper to ever walk the earth, man. Like
Literally,
white people, like Southern racist white men, know who Snoop Dogg is, and they think he's hilarious.
They love Snoop Doggy Dogg.
but and then every racist person has always said bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What? Hey man,
Nah, he's got hella nominees though. I ain't gonna hold you, David. He's got hella nominees.
He's
Like,
also the second best celebrity wrestler next to Benito.
Yeah.
So it's like Benito, Snoop, and then Floyd Mayweather in WrestleMania 24 because hey, listen, that shit was entertaining. But Benito came out there though. But listen, my man Benito came out there dressed ready for war. You know what I'm saying? I came in there, you know what I'm saying, in all but like
chain.
He was about to work in the yard for his abuela. You know what I'm saying? Like I know that fucking outfit. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like, I ain't trying to get dirty. He was saying, I ain't trying to get dirty. We doing this shit right here, and it was like they got their money's worth for this match. That's why it was 25 minutes.
Yeah, like it was.
This is the longest match of the night.
And the thing about it, if you were watching the match, it didn't feel like no 25 minutes, man. Like the spots and the appearances and everything they took you through. For me, it didn't feel like it was 25 minutes. I really enjoyed it.
I'm not gonna hold you. Once the spots were over and we went back to the match, I was like, damn, this match is going on kind of long. Because I was expecting the match to like come to a close, and they was like, nah, we got a whole nother act. You feel me? Like buckle up, my G, if you ain't did that already. Act. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what they did. But like, dog, like even though this match was overbooked as hell, I enjoyed every single moment of it. Like from like, you know what I'm saying? Like you had Judgment Day come out and run the interference, and then you know what I'm saying? Like they beat down Bad Bunny, Finn and Dominic, and then Rey Mysterio tries to come in for the save, and he get the beats too, hands and feet put on him. We don't care if you're a Hall of Famer. I don't care if you got Versace on your mask today. I ain't worried about none of that. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You catching that? You feel me? So my G. You feel me? And then, oh man,
bro,
the crowd pops all night were crazy.
Bro, the best crowd in a long, long time.
Listen. First of all, do I even have the... Okay, so earlier in the night, Rey Mysterio introduced Bad Bunny to Savio Vega, who gifted him a nice little, you feel me? Yeah, I mean, kendo stick with the ism on it and the flag,
looking like a prime Albert Pujols.
Yeah, going Yankee, you feel me? You know what I'm talking about? Exactly. I was looking at this when bro came in. I ain't gonna hold you. I was like, nigga, is that Rey Mysterio? Cuz looking kind of skinny. This nigga got a doppelganger. Like, who they put in there? Like who is that? Cuz like this finesse 2 times sending his brother out.
Is that Phoenix? Yo, he for sure. Yo, if Phoenix, bro, your Ray Phoenix being Rey Mysterio's finesse 2-time doppelganger is hilarious.
Bro, when they were showing that little, Savio Vega backstage and everything like that, the crowd was going so crazy. They had to turn down the crowd mic so you can hear what they were saying.
Yeah.
Like it was like 18,000 people in there sounding like 60,000 easily.
Bro,
it was
my favorite part about the entire thing, like the entire event, the entire backlash was every time when they were counting, they were like, uno, dos. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Fire. It was super fire. So not only did we get all of that, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Carlito's music hits and they go up. Like, up.
Bro, I was watching this. I got up to go get something to drink. I walk over to the kitchen. I'm pouring something, and I hear Carlito's music hit. I was like, I know that. I know that ain't Carlito, man. I was like, maybe got Primo and Epico up in there. I was like, but I know that ain't Carlito, man. Went up in there.
So you
My
mean
man
to tell me
came
that
out there
when you were doing it in your house,
crazy.
Stuff was like, it was like, whoa! Somebody spit on a nigga.
Man, he pulled the apple out and everything. I was like, yo, man, I'm just hoping that Carlito isn't just pulling up for a one-time thing. It's like, oh, we're in Puerto Rico. Let me do a one-time thing. I hope maybe we see a little bit more of him.
Yeah, this is what we said last year when he came through with the Royal Rumble, and then he had that match on Raw. And we was like, yeah, for sure. Like, come on, let's do it. You feel me? And then they didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? But hey,
it's Carmelo. It's Carmelo Anthony with the fake out, like yo.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, we know Edge came back and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
MVP came back. They were like, look, we can't give everybody a job.
We can't give everybody something. I mean, Carlito was cool. You know what I'm saying? You still got caught in the RKO. You know what I'm saying, for the springboard. So MVP didn't do that.
So look, Finn and Dominic try to escape. Savio Vega pull up like, you thought I was done? Nah, son. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? He did the whole little spin kick. You feel me? I'm talking about what you mean. You feel me? Like, I was like, oh, my dude really put it on. Hey, Michael Cole was going crazy. He was like, Los Boricuas.
Bro, like, listen, it's like Savio had a mainstay match in WrestleMania 12. Like, how many people could say that? I'm still Savio Vega.
Bro, Savio Vega went out there and proved that old man strength is a real thing. It's a real thing.
Yeah. Bro, and then like he was the only person in the Nation of Domination that Farouk didn't yell at because he knew what it was. He was like, all right, but it was like, not you, Savio. But he would say, but D'Lo and fucking Crush, fucking Brian Adams, you piece of shit. Be like Savio.
Like an hour ago.
I loved it, man. I loved it. And and then LWO, the rest of LWO comes out and they just start beating up Dominic and Finn Balor and everything like that. And they end up chasing him out of the arena. And then we get Bad Bunny getting the win on Damian Priest. And this match delivered. This was the main event. Like, y'all call it a double main event. And the match that went on last, that was cool. But this is what the people pulled up to see. They was like, oh, street fight? All right, bro. You already got my money.
No, this was Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania. You know what I mean? You're just like, whoa.
This
and
is
like
fire.
LWO was there, everybody was there. Like, listen, this is the first time. First off, shout out to WWE for making fucking LWO fighting look like something like viable.
I think
them to get their asses beat for the last fucking 3 weeks.
All right, so I think like in canon and in storyline and with like motivation for character, like maybe like they needed these moments to provide like the motivation, like, yeah, we can go out and we can do it. Because like as soon as they was brought up, like Legado, like they beat Hit Row, and then like they really didn't do anything after that, until being paired with them. What's up? Go ahead.
Correct. We're a whole group.
Uh-huh.
It's like 5 of us.
Yeah, 4.
We should be beating the fuck out of everybody.
Yeah, well, we're all small.
Bro,
we move really quick.
It don't matter.
People are stronger than us.
If it's 5 of us, like listen, would you rather have one person beating you up or 5 small niggas beating you up?
Well, you got to think, like, again, how good can they fight? So that's why I was saying, as characters,
but
maybe
they all got
needed
masks
this
on
motivation.
and they doing hurricanranas.
They do not have masks. They have masks until they get into the ring. Like, we got to like be logical about these things. Like, everything's not just like, all right, cool, go ahead.
Hey, for them losing, CJ, I gotta let you in on something. Like, man, you seen the Mighty Ducks before?
Yes.
Even they won't kick an ass in the beginning. Sometimes you need to get your ass beat a little bit so you can be like, man, I really gotta win. I don't want to get my contract cut. I just got a pool. I gotta keep the lights on. I got a wife and I got a side chick on the side. Like, I can't. Like, yo, they gonna come repossess the air fryer if I don't go out here and win.
Yo, Mysterio Bombay is hilarious. That's definitely calling from now on.
Mr. Hema says, would
Sometimes
you
they-
rather fight the entire LWO or Brock Lesnar? I would rather fight the entire LWO right now because these niggas is bums. You like, what are you talking
until
about?
tonight.
Until tonight? What do you mean? They lost.
They look good tonight. That's what I was saying. They look
they
good
didn't
tonight.
win a match though. They didn't win a match. They still haven't won a match. Zelina lost tonight.
They still held down the ambassador of Puerto Rico. Like, listen,
saying.
Manny Benito, you know what I'm saying? It was going to be civil unrest if he like riot.
Yeah, check this out. Exactly. So look at this image. How does you feel me? That's the man. You know what I'm talking about? And look at Damian Priest.
I literally just got a shirt yesterday.
Look at Damian Priest. Damn. Maybe I could be. I'm Puerto Rican. I could be LW. Please,
bro. It's literally on my boots right now. Look at it. You see the boots?
I got. Damn. Nah, man. But
y'all hiring?
I think that he can be. I mean, if they weren't traded to Raw, I think that they could have made him a challenger and feed him to Roman. But I wouldn't mind seeing him in this tournament, though. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, because I was saying this like, yo, they really trusted him to go out here and have this match with Bad Bunny and everything like that. He's definitely going to be a world champion in his later on in his career. That's what I think. That's what I'm calling, because like I think he'll be the first Puerto Rican world champion since Pedro Morales. I think he has it in him, because you got to look at where he's come from since like he was on NXT. Like he had a cool character on there. Well, it wasn't really a character. He was just going around just doing shit. He was like, I'm cool and I'm big and I'm tall. And now it's like they put him in the LWO, kind of got more of a, not the LWO, I'm sorry. They put him in Judgment Day. He got more of a personality. He's been getting better on the mic. I think he's going to be getting to that world title soon.
I'm with you on that, and I really enjoy his work. I noticed lately you've been hitching your wagon to a lot of old niggas. I just want you to be
I
a
didn't
little
say
careful.
he was young.
I just
didn't say he was young.
I just want you to be careful about it, because it's that, and then it's like the LA Knight thing, and I'm just like,
all right, man, look, hold on.
I'm not saying that they
won't.
You
hit your wagon to.
I'm just saying that this is still WWE, so I'm just saying.
Hold on.
Just
he's 41. He's 41 years old. That is prime age for WWE wrestlers. A lot of guys don't start even hitting their prime in WWE until they're 40 years old. You got to look at it.
Triple H won 6 championships. After
those people also have already had accolades within WWE. He's done nothing but like parade around with the $1 million championship. That's not.
I have purple braids, nigga. You know how hard that is to pull off.
Damian Priest, in that sense, is like, he's been building those accolades. You feel me? NXT, he had a bunch of dope matches. You feel me? North American title type shit. You feel me? US champion, dope match with Matt Riddle. Was it Matt Riddle at WrestleMania? He won a title from? No, I think he beat Sheamus or whatever. I don't even remember, but he was cooking. They did some dope matches. They did some dope shit with Bad Bunny, and this is continuing to build with him. I'm just saying.
He was the
slow walk the dog.
He was the perfect adversary for Bad Bunny in the San Juan street fight, and it probably was the best match of the night. So you're probably right. So I agree.
This is a great match. Fucking amazing.
It was great. It was amazing.
Oh, good match. Next match, of course, was the Bloodline. You want to talk about acts, you want to talk about stories, you want to talk about continuing, to build upon what we've been seeing for years at this point.
You want to talk about, like, goddamn, why I have to follow this match?
Man.
Why I have to follow the King of Puerto Rico?
That's pretty much what they had to do. With the Bloodline.
Matt Riddle. Yo, here's Matt Riddle.
Listen.
to follow up the literally the greatest Puerto Rican to ever live. So you want me to follow this with Matt Riddle in the Bloodline minus Roman Reigns? All right, you know what I'm saying? We will do our best, though.
This Bloodline of Jace match right here. Listen, from the jump, they was already at each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love the way that this whole week Jimmy Uso been like, hey, little bruh. Hey, little bruh. Our brother asked you a question, little bruh. You feel me? Hey, little bruh, why you ain't come out to the ring? Hey, little bruh, I got this. You feel me?
So it's like Solo Sikoa is definitely the mellow ball, right?
Likely, yeah.
Yeah, he definitely is.
That's what's happening here.
He ain't got no baby on Miss Nikki Baby. So
I feel like they did follow. They had to follow, that match before, but I feel like they had some points with it too, and they did further their story in it because you see the sibling rivalry between Solo Sikoa and Jey Uso the entire match. Jimmy's there trying to keep the peace. I'm like, come on, guys, like, yo, kind of relax. They're trying to like get him to kind of to be on their side and be like, come on, man, we're your brothers, we're your big brothers, you can't be up here like going against us. And the whole match, Solo Sikoa looks disgusted with them. Every time they tag him in, he's just like looking at him like, you loser ass niggas, man. Y'all holding me back. He's looking at him. He's looking at him the way that David Ruffin was looking at Otis. He was like, "Come on,
I care about you, Jimmy."
Anybody come to see you, Jimmy?
Bro, like I am the youngest, and I am the best out of everybody else.
Yo, CJ. You remember the episode of Black Dynamite when Michael Jackson was on there talking to Jackson 5 Crazy and doing that? That's Solo Sikoa since they lost at WrestleMania.
You the sorriest motherfucker. It is motherfucker.
That's Solo Sikoa.
He's definitely Robot Michael Jackson from Black Dynamite. Like, I'm better than all of y'all. Period. I was in NXT for like 2.5 months. So he's like Jalen Green. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a little bit. I got two weeks of G League. And it was like, oh yeah, so you too good to be over here. Like, yeah, you right. And Roman Reigns is like, yeah, you right. That might be a WrestleMania 40 match.
What?
Solo versus Roman.
No.
I'm thinking that we get the Solo Sikoa versus Jey Uso probably at SummerSlam or something like that, because halfway through, not halfway through this match, but near the end, Solo Sikoa is heating up. He's like knocking everybody down. He hits Matt Riddle, knocks him down. Matt Riddle rolls out of the ring. Jey Uso walks up behind, like patting him on the back, like, good job, bro. He turns around, grabs him by the throat, and goes to do the Samoan spike. Jey Uso is looking confused. He's like, yo, thought we was brothers, man. Am I my brother's keeper?
Bro, that's a real killer right there. You said, my bad, blood. I forgot who you was. You feel me? I was in the zone.
No, and that's the crazy part about it. It wasn't even like, yo, my bad, man. I thought you was someone else. He knew it was him. He turned around and he's looking directly into his eyes, and he's like, I will kill you right now.
Ben, he's not looking into his eyes. He's looking at the exact same eyes, nose, and mouth that looks just like his. He was just like, oh, blood. You say, well, you know what I'm saying? Big Cuz told me to do this, but I ain't gonna do this right now.
It's not. I don't even think it's at the point where it's just like Roman told me to do it. He's like, I hate you. He's like, you are a loser.
You say at least Jimmy be chilling. I'm saying be smoking with me and shit, but you be running around all fucking high and mighty.
They say he's always in a bad mood because he ain't got no shoes like Matt Riddle.
Well, Matt Riddle like kicks his shoes off though. You know what I'm saying? So like that's a choice. Like, but shoes are cheap, but you can get free shoes in jail. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
That's pretty funny,
bro. Yo,
shout out to Solo.
I don't know.
Yo, man, and fucking Matt Riddle almost lost me the title, man. Because I was like, yeah, they'll probably get it. They're tag team champs, and the Usos and Bloodline are fighting each other, whatever. This loser ass nigga Matt Riddle couldn't even tell that Jey Uso had been tagged out. He was like, "Oh man, put the beats on Jey Uso." So I was like, "Nah, nigga." Like, I know that kind of look that he was giving Matt Riddle. Like, it's the last 5 minutes of work. You want to clock out. You want to go home. You've been there all day. You're like, fuck this. Move out of the way. You're like, bro, you see somebody helping a customer and they taking their time. Like, bro, move the fuck out of the way. I got this. I'm trying to go home. Move. That's exactly what Solo Sikoa did. He's like, bro, I'll handle it. I'll bag the groceries. You get the fuck out of here.
No, he looked like a dude that was really about to hit his brother, that told him to get the same exact haircut that he got, but like get it blonde though, and I'm gonna have red, and then it's gonna be lit. Like, so I'm gonna have blonde, like, yeah, then I'm gonna have red. But you look way doper than I do. Like, yeah, well, I'm gonna hit you with this thumb first. So,
Not thumbing a brother.
Yeah, I think you should take
Pause.
thumb. You should take thumb out of your vocabulary.
Pause. No, I'm just gonna add pause. Respect, like I'm saying, respectively. Respectively, pause. Everybody had fun with that.
Yeah. I see it was sick. Seeing that clip posted up, I said, yo.
I had to do it, bro. They had to go
up.
No, it had to be done.
Like,
yo, who was Solo Sikoa in the so was Solo Sikoa Luca of the Bloodline?
I don't know, man. But this man was definitely he's definitely gonna put the beats on Jey Uso and soon, because even after they won the match, Jimmy Uso there, trying to raise both their hands, like, yo, we did it. He snatches his arm away from Jimmy Uso, like, man, get me the fuck out of here, bro. Like, bro, exactly, like, yo, get me on the jet. I want to go home, man.
That means Jimmy got beat. He definitely got to get beat up first. Then
Jimmy, I think how it's gonna go. Solo's gonna get his pound of flesh on Jay. Jimmy is like, hey, bro, we can't be fighting. He can get his ass beat too.
No, man.
Jimmy ain't nothing but a speed bump in the Bloodline. He's a Bloodline speed bump.
Solo was ready to get back to the jet, get some of that mahi mahi. You know what I'm saying? That you talk about. You know what I'm saying?
that Kahlua pork. You know what I'm saying?
Said, yeah, no mahi mahi for y'all niggas. You feel me? I'm talking about you dig.
Fried egg. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
running yolk for y'all bitch ass niggas.
Solo pulled up to Puerto Rico as a man on a mission, as a nigga with ambition, and he did his job. You feel me? So salute. Gang, gang. I'm with it. I loved it. It was great.
If you're going to be a nigga, you got to be a nigga with ambition.
For sure. You got to be a nigga with ambition.
Put that on t-shirt.
Shout out to Wale.
Shout out to Wale. Shout out to Cody. He won by the skin of his teeth in a match that went 9 minutes and 40 seconds. So
okay, so what's the record for John Moxley bleeding in a 10-minute match? So like in 10 minutes, huh?
22 seconds.
Yeah,
that's true.
Beat Ric Flair's record.
Inhale, exhale, bleed.
Adrenaline.
Here's
the blood. But this match did go longer than I thought it was gonna go. It, like you said, 9 minutes. I thought it was gonna go like maybe 4 or 5 minutes, because like that match, I think they had finished like the entrances around like maybe 10:50 or something like that, something late like that. And I was like, yeah, they're gonna get out of here real quick. I thought it was gonna be about maybe 4 minutes, but when they went to like 9 and 10 minutes, I was like, oh, they go kind of long. But yeah, Cody straight out of the gate takes the fight to Brock Lesnar. Does the the suicide dive through the middle rope right out the gate. Starts beating the shit out of this man before the match even starts. I was like, yo, this is good. I'm like, yo, this is really good. And then we get in there, Cody gets, he has a little bit of offense, and then Brock just goes into the Suplex City shit.
Oh, I didn't even put it on. Yeah, switch it. The app is open. So
goes
Brock
right.
should be better than this too. You know what I mean? Like, you should know that a suicide dive is coming, so you should call him F5 off the rip.
You want to do like a little palm strike right out when he's coming out there.
When he busted, wow. All right, cool. When Brock got busted open, he started bleeding. This spot right here. I was thinking like, wow. That's definitely the Cody yell.
Hey, know what he was saying? Wow.
That's what I just said. Get out. Like, what are you talking about?
Yo, Brian.
That was cooking.
When they pulled the turnbuckle off there, we all know they're gonna go to that spot. We all know somebody's eating that turnbuckle.
Yeah.
But I thought when they did it, it'd just be like one of those quick, like, forehead off of it. We'll go right into the next thing that we're going to do. Brock ate that shit. Like, not even like, yo, just like, lay down a second, let me get this blade out there. He ate that shit full on in the forehead. No slowing up. No, let me throw my hands out, catch the back, catch the side ropes, kind of like make it look like I'm hitting my head. Go back. He stopped it with his forehead.
Bro, I've been punched by Cain Velasquez. I'm saying this ain't nothing.
And this is exactly what Jon Moxley wanted him to do. He was like, "Hey man, can we do a little blood in this match? Can we do some some more stuff besides the chair spots?" And he was like, "Nigga, I don't even like you, man. So we just gonna do the chair shots. Lucky getting this match anyway, bro. I seen what you was doing. You was popping up with Seth Rollins with the hot dog cart looking goofy and shit. You lucky you getting this match anyway, bro. Be thankful."
See what happens when the nigga's hair start touching his shoulders. You know what I'm saying? It's like Brock Lesnar's little ponytail. Like, I'm willing to do anything. Whatever.
I think this boils down to the fact that Brock Lesnar, if he likes you, he'll do anything you want. Kurt Angle said that.
You feel me? And I drink milk. Brock Lesnar don't like milk.
So he won off a fluke pin out of the Kimura.
Like, but that's how you win. Look, this is wrestling. Is this wrestling or is it not? Wrestling fans,
put that on a shirt too. Is it wrestling or is it not?
Is this wrestling or is it not?
Is that what the goal is?
Listen, like, am I trying to pin somebody's shoulders to the mat for 1, 2, 3 or nah?
Yeah.
Or no?
Is that what I did? You feel
Listen, wrestling has more than one royal family, right?
It's more than one way to win a match.
I think this was a good way to, end the match. Brock still looks strong. Cody, like, he already knows he kind of outsmarted him, and then he didn't stick around to get his hand raised or anything like that. He booked it right out of there. I think this was the way to go with it. He gets the win. It's not really like that he really put the beats on Brock Lesnar to get it or whatever. For me, it makes everybody look good.
Do we do this match again?
The dusty finish.
Do we do this match again?
I love the way that ends. Like, whenever somebody's fighting somebody and then, like, you just fucking outsmart them niggas and, like, get them with, like, a little rope or whatever. Like, that shit is fucking crafty, nigga. Like, because, like, yeah, nigga, that's wrestling, nigga. Like, listen, I only need 3 seconds, big dog. You feel me? Like, here you go. Like, you weren't expecting that, huh? And then, like, let me get out the ring before you fucking destroy me like fucking Diesel did to Bret Hart when he did that shit to him. Like, it's perfect. Like, I love finishes like that, especially to dominant figures like that, because that's the only way that you can lose to make everybody look good. Listen, gotcha.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Robert Highwind. He says, "Wonder why Brock didn't like Moxley." I don't know. I just like to make fun of it. I just like to bring it up. He's probably because he might have approached him like asking for way too much. Like, yo, imagine you don't know a guy, right? You don't know him at all, and he comes to you asking for a million things. You're not gonna like this guy off principle. You're gonna be like, yo, this is disrespectful, man. Walk up to me and ask me for all this stuff. No, I'm not doing none of it.
Hey, but so I got this chainsaw, right? So we got a chainsaw, a rubber chicken, and Ray J.
Bro, I'm not gonna hold you. You sound like Keenan at the beginning of the Keenan and Kel sketch. At the beginning of the Keenan and Kel show.
Here it goes.
But
that's hilarious.
But yeah, man, like, this match did what it needed to do. I feel like that was the theme with a lot of the matches tonight. They did what they needed to do, and they got up out of there. Cody needed the win because he needed the win, and I knew that he was gonna get that when he was on Monday Night Raw, and he was talking about, if I can't beat Brock Lesnar, then I won't be able to finish the story. Like, it's like Cody Rhodes is very old school in the way that he approaches these things. a babyface doesn't promise the crowd anything, doesn't back himself into a corner with anything if he doesn't think that he's going to deliver. It doesn't make them look good at all. If you promise somebody, if I don't win, my legacy is going to be tarnished, and then they end up losing, you can't come back from that.
Man,
So
he did that for his entire AEW career. He literally backed himself.
He got those wins. And he got those wins that he needed to do when he promised that he was going to win, when he promised the crowd, like, yo, I'm going to win. I'm going to do this for y'all. He did get those wins.
Listen, say thank you to Brock Lesnar, wrestling fans. As much as you hate him, he did y'all a favor that he didn't have to do. So, yeah. Shout out to Brock Lesnar. Listen, I could beat up everybody back there if I want to. Including your COO, CEO, or whatever he is, main shareholder, whatever. I can run through everybody over there if I want to. Shout out to Brock for doing business. Brock don't usually go 9 minutes. Even in WrestleMania when he fought Seth Rollins, when Kofi won the championship, that was like 4.5. So shout out to Brock, man. Did what he was supposed to do.
Definitely. This pay-per-view,
that was a great match.
Even though this pay-per-view didn't really have that, a match where you can look at and like, oh yeah, man, that was a real, 5-star classic barn burn or whatever. This pay-per-view was good. I got what I paid for. I got those big moments that I wanted to see. I got those cool spots that I wanted to see and everything like that. Like, it's not always about like, oh, let me see how many matches that we can get 5-star ratings from Meltzer. It's just like, bro, sometimes you just gotta go out there and entertain the people.
Bro, I had Bad Bunny. You niggas have Bad Bunny? Oh no. In Puerto Rico too? Alright. For sure. And that was the longest match too. And they put it in the middle. Like, Triple H knows how to arrange. Like, he knows how to arrange matches. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like how I'm saying, like a good producer knows how to do so. Like, okay, put this over here. Like, put this in the middle. Because Bad Bunny versus Damian Priest could have went last, and then Cody versus Brock could have went where they went at, and then nothing would have changed, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they would have had stronger reaction if you had Cody versus Brock Lesnar, if they would have had that pay-per-view in the States. Bad Bunny, like, going to perform in a match in Puerto Rico. I mean, like, yo, he's like, one of the biggest stars in the world. That's your hometown. They're going to go up for you crazier than anybody else. So, but all things considered, even if they would have done that in the States, that's still the main event. For me,
yeah,
that's still the main event for me.
Dog. Like, the only correlation that happened was like King Benito dominated in San Juan in front of his people on Backlash, and he had an emoji.
Yeah. Man. So, like, I wouldn't mind them coming back to Puerto Rico, doing another show, because they were going crazy. They were definitely.
Oh, you got to have it over there now, especially the way they acted on SmackDown the night before, and then tonight. You gotta have it over there, but they're gonna do like 6-7 shows over there now.
This is another 2-night event now. You feel me? The SmackDown, and then like a pay-per-view. The following day. That's another.
It's kind of like when they put the NFL in Germany on accident, like overseas. It was like, so you niggas like, Mexico likes NFL. Like, yeah, we like the Raiders, nigga, especially when they win. Like, San Juan, listen, they're gonna put a whole, especially if Bad Bunny is doing, like, especially as big of a fan that he is, like, that's just another fucking. But they could fucking. I'm not gonna give you guys any ideas, WWE, because you guys are pieces of shit and you owe us money. But if you wanted to do some money,
relax. I'm trying to relax. I'm trying to get interviews, bro. Hey, man, he don't really run things.
Listen, man. Dude got a mustache and I don't trust it. So cut the mustache out, and then maybe we'll talk.
All right, man. If you can give this show a letter grade, what would you give it? CJ?
B.
A B. All right, Graham.
Like an 85, like an 85.7, like right around a B plus. But it's like, nah, I ain't gonna give you that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna give it an A.
All right. I give it a B plus because, like I said, like it delivered on the things that I expected from it. It had like a lot of good spots. The matches were like, they were okay, but I really, pulled up for the spots and for the appearances and everything like that.
I think I'm gonna give the crowd for the last 2 days an A plus because they made this entire show and this entire weekend. Yeah. Because like
even in the press conference, bro,
it didn't matter. Like it felt like a big fight, didn't it? Like it felt like a big match, like a big event type shit. Like and like they were definitely the MVP of this weekend. So shout out to Puerto Rico and shout out to them. Like they helped. Like they were the foundation of this entire fucking 2 days of Friday and Saturday. I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
A couple people in the chat dropped some grades. Mr. All Days Off says he gives it a B. Andy gives it a B minus. Robert says B plus to A minus for sure. Entertaining all around. And Tony says a solid A minus.
Yeah, Tony don't like shit too. So you know what I'm saying. So that's how you know that shit was
good. Okay. All right, man. Let's see. Hey. Sean said B plus for Bad Bunny. I'm with that.
Double B plus.
Yeah, man, because he held it down, man. He really brought an energy and allowed for them to, one, return back to Puerto Rico with like real momentum and like a fever pitch. Like people really wanted it. It was funny. Like a couple of months ago, I think it was Survivor Series, War Games. I think the press conference after that, Issa, NYC Demon Diva, salute to her. She's amazing. She asked Triple H about when would you guys do like another show in Puerto Rico? Like He was like, stay tuned. You feel me? Because he's like, nigga, we already got this shit. If I tell you now, you feel me? Like I'm fucking up the fan. You know what I'm saying? Because we got some shit coming. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
But we have Bad Bunny in the fold. Like so, anything with Bad Bunny in the fold, like we can do whatever we want.
Yeah, really. I think I think they could have main evented, but then at the same time, I think sometimes like you gotta think at the same time, like it's also a celebrity match. It's Bad Bunny's first singles match.
That's true.
Right?
I didn't even think about that.
So
that's a fucking amazing point.
You want to protect that a little bit, I think. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's kind of what they did here. Yeah, but it was a great match. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the show. I thought they really put a nice one together. Mr. All Days Off said Bailey gave us a nice show. Big booty Bailey. A minus from OVO.
Respect the Bay Area legend.
A minus from Brent.
The Bay Area big booty legend.
Let's see. Brent says when WWE comes to Atlanta and we see Cody is going up. See, it would have been perfect to do a day one. You know what I'm saying? With Cody back, but nah, they couldn't do it. You feel me?
Crap.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Cody coming out to Ludacris performing "Stick 'Em Up"?
Yeah.
With Bum B, like stick 'em up, bitch, stick 'em up in Atlanta, in the Georgia Dome, in front of Goldberg or in front of Ain't Shit Junior, A and AJ. Oh my God! Stay tuned.
Yeah, this is definitely a good pay-per-view. I like when they do out of the country pay-per-views. The crowd always goes up because they haven't seen this shit in like a million years live in front of them. They're like, "Yo, man,
right?"
Like, yo, they haven't had televised like real pay-per-views like in different places for like years. Like most of the time when you saw like before they even went to Saudi Arabia, the only time you were seeing them go out of the country is when we went to the UK. That was it. And they were only getting Monday Night Raws, Friday Night SmackDowns, barely. So every time they go over to a different country, it's like, hey, they going up for it because they already know we ain't got this shit for like a solid decade. Y'all stop coming over here.
Yeah,
y'all don't pull up here no more. And like I think that's great that they do that now.
And the thing, like, as much as you want to hate these Saudi Arabia shows, like the reaction, like it's about the reactions, right? It's about the crowd, and them crowds carry them fucking matches sometimes, man. Like even a match that wasn't that good, the crowd will carry it. So look, listen again. Shout out to Puerto Rico. They held it down for sure.
Facts. Like y'all gotta do a little show in South Africa, man.
For real, you know what I'm saying. I mean, minus like I remember I seen that Disney Channel movie with the white girl in it. So I'm saying, look, maybe not her side.
Yo, definitely gotta pull South Africa for that.
The color of friendship. The color of friendship is black.
Nah, yeah, they
Relax. Now, and now next show, what is it? Night of Champions.
Yes.
Oh, I get two. Oh wait, no, we don't even do those anyway. I was about to say I get two.
Look, who's gonna get this belt that nobody cares about? That was
Right.
supposed to be for Raw, but like SmackDown could be in it, kind of.
They just been straight shitting on that belt. Even Paul Heyman was like, "Hey man, Roman Reigns come over and get this belt if he really wanted to." And he's like, "He really don't want it because this belt don't mean shit anyway. Y'all getting this belt because he ain't coming up off of those ones." Like, yo, everybody is shitting. Everybody is shitting on this belt. They're not making this title look that enticing at all.
Good luck, WWE, because like, all right, man. If Roman wants that belt, guess what? It's mine.
All right. You guys got anything else to say? I gotta go.
Listen, I'm the WWE. I'm the World Heavyweight Champion, and this is the WWE. I'm Roman Reigns.
Nah, bro. I am your public enemy number one. And thank you guys for showing up to the season finale. You know, we'll be back in a few weeks. We needed a break. You know, recharge our batteries. We'll be back. You know, absence make the heart grow fonder.
If you're not tapped in, stay tuned in, stay dangerous. Patreon.com/public enemies. You know what I'm saying? If you want some exclusive episodes in our absence. In the meantime, in between time, you know what I'm saying? If you're not a Patreon subscriber, we'll throw you a couple of little episodes on the audio feed to make sure your Thursdays aren't bland and boring and, you know, bullshit. So, yeah, with that said, yeah, we'll be back and we'll see y'all when we see y'all. But until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Deuces.
I know this nigga Jarrell did not call me after the fucking the Knicks